What must an OSPF router do when it receives a link state update? Option A. It must participate in a new election for the designated router and backup drive. Option B. It must initiate a graceful restart timer. Option C. It must re-establish adjacency with its designated router and backup drive. Option D. It must run the shortest path first algorithm. The correct answer is option D. A network administrator needs to set up a NAS switch to use port-based tunneled node for connected devices. However, the administrator wants the switch to forward traffic without tunneling if it cannot reach a tunneled node server. What should the administrator do? Option A. Apply the tunneled node profile to ports, and set the local switching fallback option. Option B. Make sure that the switch has an IP address on the untagged VLAN assigned to the ports. Option C. Configure a local switching profile on the mobility controller that acts as tunneled node server. Option D. Set the switch to role-based tunneled node, and make sure it uses the default initial user role. The correct answer is option D. Refer to the exhibits. Exhibit image. The exhibits show the current operational state for routes on switch C. The company wants switch to send all traffic to through switch. Which single configuration change creates the desired behavior? Option A. Change the OSPF external metric type to 1 on switch 1 and switch 3. Option B. Change the OSPF external metric type to 2 on switch 1 and switch 2. Option C. Set a cost in the redistribute static command on switch 2. Option D. Set a cost in the router OSPF area 0.0.0.1 stub command on switch 1. The correct answer is option C. Refer to the exhibits. Exhibit image. Switch and switch are configured to provide VRRP and VLAN. Option B. The default gateway for VLA is set to the VRRP virtual IP. Client in VLA cannot ping its default gateway. Based on the exhibits, what can administrators determine? Option A. The VRRP preempt delay time has not yet expired, and administrators should try to ping the gateway again in several minutes. Option B. Switch 1 and switch 2 have the same virtual router ID. The conflict interferes with connectivity. Option C. Preempt mode is enabled on both switch 1 and switch 2, so the master role continues to alternate between them, and the pings go astray. Option D. This is the expected behavior, and switch 1 should still be able to route traffic for client 1. The correct answer is option A.